Hi everyone, welcome to my art class. Today I'm going to show you how to do a watercolor candy cone land with a spooky tree. Okay, let's do it. Switch camera. Okay, you can see the paper right here. I have a watercolor paper ready and the tape it around. So later on I can have a nice border, okay? Alright, first you will need the pencil, eraser, and brush, and also the watercolor set and the watercolor. Okay, so let's get starting it. So first one, because I'm doing the candy corn lane, I'm going to flip this paper over this way. Okay, and I have my watercolor ready. Okay, move to here so you can see how do I mix color and the water right here. Later on I will show you how to wash from very beginning. Alright, so first one, let's make a mountain is so easy, right? All you need to do is up and down. Alright, so let's do a up and down mountain, and then small mountain right here, up and down. Another one right here. Okay, up and down. Here we go. All right. And then I'm going to do a little bit a line right here, a little bit, so I can show the distance. For example, here can be close to you, the land close to you, and then here will be the faraway mountain. Okay, but okay, so I think this is good. And then next one we can do a tree, and then tree we can start with the tree trunk. You can see a big tree trunk, and then all you need to do is keep going any kind of shape, or you want to bend it, that's fine. Make it really odd, that's fine too. Spooky, that's what we want. So I'm going to just bend the tree in a strange way, okay? And I'm going to do the tree stick. And the tree stick, I want to make it look like a hands, going out, and then kind of spooky, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm starting with here. You can see I do line, line, and line, like that. And then here we can make it look like a, very spooky hands. And then it become part of the trees as well, like that. So just very simple outline, and then later on we use watercolor to finish it, okay? So this one is good. Okay, I'm adding more tree stick, adding more tree stick, and I want to make it look like a hand again. Right, so double the line, and yeah, like that, and goes down, so you see it look like this. All right, and then the other side I want to do that too, okay? So goes up. All right, and then here I want the hand look going like that, and then the other one right here. So one, look at that, 1, 2, 3, and then later on all we need to do is adding one more line. So you see already look like a hands, right? Okay, same thing, you see this one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then all you need to do later on, we just add a little bit, one more line, So you see it already look like hands, right? Okay, very simple, right? Okay, and then on the top we can keep on going. So I will focus hand right here, and then here just make it simple, spooky but simple. Okay, and a little bit right here. You know, do it any way you like it, the way you like it. Strange, it's okay, and ugly, it's okay. Okay, that's the Halloween. We have fun. Okay, so I'm turning the tree, you know, into a swirl shape, and it looks spooky, but it looks pretty at the same time. Spooky, pretty, you know, like that. Okay, and then when I do swirl, I didn't do it rounded. I do it more like a squirny look, right? You can see it. So double line for tree stick, any way you like it. Okay, and then all you need to do is line, short line, short line, short line. Like that, goes around, right? Goes out, short, 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 and turn. So this tree have a lots of tree sticks, and it looks all strange. Okay. Yeah, I think right now it's good. And then we can start to paint, okay? So just very simple outline. Don't take too long, too much time to working on the detail, okay? Because later on we can just use watercolor to finish it, and that will be fine too, right? Okay, so next one, I want you to start with the candy corn, okay? So for here, I'm going to do candy corn. You know the candy corn on the top is white, and then the middle part is orange, and the bottom part is yellow, right? But you know, this one I want to make a little bit change because I feel like the middle mountain is a little bit too big, and on the side is a little bit too small. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to erase a little bit on the side. You can check on yours too, okay? And if you feel like the middle one, the mountain is a little bit too big, you can reduce the size a little. So the on the side here can show more color. Okay, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I'm reduce the size, and then so this one have a more area shows. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay, all right, next one, clean. Okay, ready for candy corn. First, I like to do I'm going to working on the candy corn right here, okay? So you can see orange part, the white part we do it later because I want to paint everything first and then do the shading later, okay? So the middle part we are going to do orange. So we have to, because of the shading, 3 different kind of orange, I want you to do it. So first one, I want you to use this, I like orange. You can see light orange. I want you to mix with yellow, make it lighter, brighter. So this one will be the light orange, okay? Okay, and then I want a light orange, medium orange, and darker orange. And the medium orange, I'm going to use this one. This one a little bit darker. You can see a little bit darker orange. So you can see the template right here, light orange, darker orange. And the darkest orange, I want you to add with brown. Okay, you can add it with brown. So make the orange a little bit darker. And then add a little bit brown. Did you see the orange a little bit darker? Okay, so light, medium, dark. Okay, wash my brush. I'm getting more pigment, okay? Alright, and then add a little bit more yellow. Okay, that's my light orange. Okay, so first one I'm going to start with this mountain, alright? You can see I make a curve, okay? And then make another, I think another curve will be right here. Skip, alright? Skip the tree. Alright, and then all I need to do is paint the orange part. Like that. Okay, I have my orange part ready. Okay, and then I want to do this one orange part too. So let's make a curve. I think right here would be nice. Make a curve. Make a curve. Alright, paint it over. Light orange, and then same thing to this one. Make a curve. Make a curve. And then paint light orange. Easy. Okay, and then I want the medium orange. So let's take the darker orange right here. Mix. Okay, but I don't want the color jump too fast. So this medium orange, I come back to the first one again. Okay. And then we are going to do the medium part, okay? So for the medium part, about halfway, okay? So that's paint it on, paint. About halfway. So you see, lighter, medium tone, right? Same thing to this one. Around halfway, light, medium. And same to this one. Light, medium. Alright, here we go. Alright, wash your brush, wash. And then get the tissue paper, take off the water a little bit, okay? And then I want you to go back and forth in between before it gets dry. So you have a really nice blended in. You see, like that. It's blended in already. Okay, wash your brush, wash, and take off extra water. And then go in between before it gets dry. Let's blend it out. Go wash your brush. Again, clean a little bit and go in between. Yeah, we have a nice blended in area already, right? Okay, and next one, the one adding brown we just mixed, right? Remember we use darker orange, and then we mix with brown. You know, don't put too much brown because otherwise too browny it doesn't look beautiful. A little bit more orange pigment is better, okay? Okay, and then you can go back to the medium part because you don't want it jump too fast, right? Medium part, and then right now we can darken on this side. Oh, you can see definitely color a little bit darker. A little bit darker. Okay. All right. Same thing to here, but this time half of the medium tone. Okay. So here, half of the medium tone. Don't go too far. Same thing here. Half of the medium tone. Here we go. All right, and repeat this process. Wash your brush, wash, clean, and then goes in between. Wash your brush, clean, and then goes in between. Blend it out. Blend it out. All right, wash your brush, clean. Clean your brush, blend it out. So there's no line in between. It's more like a softer blend it in without line. Okay? Okay, we're done for the orange part. And next one, let's do the yellow part. Okay? So the yellow part, we have a one yellow. Let's clean a little bit. See this one? Yellow, a little bit orange in there. So that's clean with clean brush. Just kind of goes around the yellow. And then wash. And you see my yellow is clean. Okay? Alright, yellow. I want you to take a little bit yellow right here. But the yellow and a little bit more water because I want it to stay light, very light. Okay? So I'm going to color paint the light yellow, very light. Okay. Right here, very light. For the first layer, okay? Very light. So that's the lightest tone. Okay, easy. And then second one, same thing, water, pigment, here. Okay, and then yellow tone, very light. Very light right here too. All right. Okay, and then we want to, second one, we want the medium tone, orange, right? So, I mean yellow. So this yellow, I have my pigment a little bit more. Okay, and I'm going to add a little bit brown, a little bit. Let's mix together. You see this yellow getting dark. Can you see it? But it's a little bit, when if it's too dark, you know, I want you to go back to yellow, get more yellow pigment, and then you will be dark but not too dark. You see the difference? Okay, if you're yellow, you mix too dark, go back to the yellow, original yellow, and you bring more yellow pigment out. That's all. Okay, so let's do the second layer. I'm going to paint the second layer right here. Okay, second layer, about halfway, it's good enough. Okay, about halfway, but on the bottom of the mountain I want you to put a little bit more. Okay, same thing to this one, about halfway, and the bottom a little bit more. Same thing to this one. Okay, and then repeat the process I teach you. Wash your brush. Okay, oh, this one, the paper is not straight, huh? Okay, so repeat the same thing. Wash your brush, clean, take out extra water, and then go in between, blend it out. Go in between, blend it out. Wash your brush, clean, clean, take out extra water, blend it out. Clean, clean, take out extra water, blend it out. Blend, blend it out. Alright. And then right now we need the darkest tone, right? And the darkest tone, I'm going to add a little bit green. Okay, add a little bit green. You see that it will become dark. But we don't want a greenish, right? So we have to get more pigment, yellow and brown. Okay, yeah, you see brown just a little bit. Oh, this one is too dark. I think it's too dark, right? So which three color? Yellow, green, and brown to make it darker, right? And if it's too dark, always go back to the yellow, have a more yellow pigment. Okay, let's try. See these two colors? Oh, a little bit. Okay, so take a look, your yellow. All right, right now this yellow is pretty dark. I don't want it too wet, so that you can see I scrape out the extra water off. Okay, and then I'm ready for the darkest area right here. Wow. Not darker enough. A little bit, right? A little bit. Blend out, a little bit on the bottom. Why a little bit on the bottom? Because light, you know, it goes on the top and then the bottom gets darker. And also the light is from here, right? So light, this side is lighter and then this side will be darker. That's why, okay? Okay, and then here too. Okay, and the rest of the color you can just dab onto the ground. Just dab onto the ground area. Okay, wash your brush, wash. And this part, you know, I like to dab a little bit darker orange as well. Okay, mix. Very light tone. Don't do it too dark, okay? Light tone, it will be fine. And just dabbing. And then wash your brush, clean water, take off the extra water, and then go in between. So they have a softer blended in kind of look. Okay? Wash your brush, take out extra water, and then go in between, dab. Soft look, right? Okay, and next one, we are ready for the sky, okay? The white area, I will do it later, okay? So right now I want to do sky. I want it a little bit yellowish and purplish, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have my yellow, a lot of water, and then do it around this area. yellow, light yellow, very light. And I'm going to do a little bit more yellow pigment. Okay, and then add a little bit yellow. Just adding a little bit more yellow. Okay, and more yellow pigment for everywhere. Like that. Alright, wash you my brush and goes in the between. Okay, take out a little bit extra water. I don't want a line right here, so I'm going to go back and forth. Soft, make it soft. Okay, and I'm going to add the purple. I'm choosing, let's see what kind of purple is nice. This purple is nice. This purple is nice. I'm going to mix two purple. Okay, I like this purple. So this purple looks good. And let's see this purple. Oh, this purple looks good too. Okay, two different kind of purple. You can see it, right? We can have a both. Okay, so you see the bottom one is lighter and the top one a little bit darker. Okay, that's adding on before the yellow gets dry. Okay, so all I need to do, I like to make some line, some kind of texture. Add it on. A little bit more purple. Okay, add it on. A little bit between the yellows. Like that. Put some light purple already. Okay. You can see it. Alright, and then I'm going to add a little bit darker purple in between. Okay, so darkest purple, I like to focus on the corners. I like to focus on the corners. More darker purple, a little bit water, more dark purple. I want it a little bit darker, especially in between mountains. In between mountains. In between mountains, darkest purple. Between mountains. How do you like it? Okay, I think it's good. I like that. A little bit darker color, a little bit lighter tone. Okay, and you know, you can play around with it. You know, always a little bit lighter tone goes in, a little bit darker tone goes in. Make it spooky, a little bit texture here and there. It looks good. Okay. Yes, it looks good. Any way you like it. Alright? Okay. any way you like it. All right, right now I'm going to working on the white area. Okay, in the white area I want you to make a dirty color. So the dirty color is kind of like mix all the color together. Okay, so for example, mix those all the color you have together here and there, here and there, and then you see it become a dirty color. You see it? So I mix all the color together here and there, here and there. It become a dirty color. Okay, and this dirty color I would like to add a little bit green too, because green you put it in, you see kind of turning to more brownish, right? And then also add the blue. Okay, so let's get some blue. And you see the color becomes so dirty, right? So the dirty color, if you like, you know, usually I use orange, green, blue, mixed all together, and it become a dirty color. And it depends on you like it a little bit bluer or greener or orange. So you can see this color pretty, okay? All right, I have a least dirty color. First, I need to make it super light because the white, I just want the shade. I don't want it, you know, I still want it look white. So what I'm going to do, I need a lot of water. Put lots of water. Make this dirty color so light, okay? Make this dirty color so light. So you see I use a lot of water. And right now the dirty pigment becomes super light. And then all I need to do is just shading with this super light dirty color on the white. See it? Like that. Very light, right? About halfway is fine. Okay, same thing to this one. Oh, I think I made a mistake. Okay, I show you where, okay? Right here, dirty color. Okay, you see this one's supposed to be part of the sky because my mountain is up here. I mess up here. So later on I put some more purple in there, okay? All right, and then same thing to this one. Oh, too dark. Too dark. Okay, put lots of water. And on the bottom a little bit, about halfway. Okay, and then once you're done, wash your brush, wash, clean your brush, and blend the in between. Blend. So it doesn't have the line. Okay, blend. Here we go. All right, and then right now we can put a little bit darker tone. Brush a little bit dry. In between, right here, you can do a little bit darker. And then you can let it go down. That's fine too, all the way. Shading, okay? All right, dirty color. Shading. And you can let it keep on going a little bit more. Halfway and bottom. Shading. Okay, same thing again. Right here. Shading. Goes down a little bit more, that's fine. Shading. Okay, wash your brush, wash. Clean. Blend it out. In between, make the line disappeared. Clean, clean, clean. Wash your brush. Back and forth, make the line disappear. Wash your brush, clean, clean, clean. Go in between, make the line disappear. Here we go. All right. And then here I made the mistake. I need to put some more purple back in, okay? So let me put some more darker purple back in. Because here is part of the sky. Part of the sky. Oh, too dark. Here we go. Fix it. All right, I fix it. Okay, and you can always go back if you want somewhere darker. Like here, I want it a little bit darker, and then you can go back to make it darker, darker, darker. And it looks nice too. Right. Go back here in between because the part it's the where the light cannot go through, so darker will be fine. Okay. Add more texture if you like, more darker texture. In between, more spooky look, right? That'd be nice. Okay, see how you like it, okay? A little bit more, I think. Okay, I think the sky part is okay now. It's okay. Break the yellow, okay? Okay, so I think right now it's good. All right, that's working on the tree. And tree, I like it to be a little bit orangey-ish brown. So what I'm going to do, you can see I have a darker orange right here. I'm going to take some darker orange. Okay, and then add a little bit brown. Mix together. Alright, and then first I'm going to use a lot of water, okay? Because I want it lighter from the light. Okay, lighter. Okay, take out extra water, make it lighter. Okay. For the tree, I kind of give it a little bit softer tone first. On the top, where the lights come from, right? Softer top, and then I'll add a little bit more pigment, so it will appear a little bit darker. More pigment, a little bit darker. So I'm going to focus on the bottom, because the bottom, the light, on the bottom will no light, so a little bit darker on the bottom. Okay. And then here we can do some texture. Okay, that would be fine. All right, next one, do a little bit darker brown. Okay, brown. Let's take the brown. I would like the tree to be brown. Take a little bit brown. Okay, let's put the brown on the tree. Okay, let's put some brown on the tree. Not too much water, okay? And then when you paint it, you can have a little texture, that's fine. Brown for the tree. Okay, same thing. Just highlight a little bit, highlight a little bit, highlight a little bit. Highlight a little bit on your tree. Have fun, okay? And here, the tree stick I haven't working on yet because I think the tree stick can be a little bit darker. So that's why I didn't working on the tree stick a little yet. And I just adding a little bit brown color on the tree. Here we go, some texture. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to change it to a smaller brush. Okay. So I change it to a smaller brush. Right now I want to do a darker brown, but because this pen play I don't have a darker brown, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use brown mixed with a little bit blue. Oh, that's purple. I'm sorry. The purple is fine. A little bit blue. Here's the blue. So the blue mixed with brown. And I want to add a little bit darker green as well. Okay, you can see this pretty color, dark brown pretty color, but really dark, right? Okay, too dark. So little by little, okay? Little by little. More brown pigment. And then this one, darkest brown, you can add a little by little, okay? So brown and blue. These two colors first, okay? Alright, I have this darkest brown. I'm going to working on the tree stick, okay? I mean, yeah. Here, so start to adding on the tree stick. Line, 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 line. All you need to do is short line and turn, short line and turn, okay? Line, 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 line. This part you need a little bit patient, okay? And then remember when you hold the brush, always use tip and not even, just barely touch the paper, okay? So use tip. Straight up your brush. Don't do dinglet. Straight up your brush and use your tip. Straight up your brush, use your tip. Working on the tree stick. Okay. Working on your tree stick. This one probably won't see it. We use black later. Okay. Alright, so find your tree. Add a little bit darker tone. And then right now focus on the shape. you like to have. Okay, add texture at the same time, okay? So shape, use darker tone to emphasize the tree stick shape you like to have. That's what I'm doing right now. And then also add a little bit texture. Okay, keep on doing it. So this is a pretty dark color. Then add a little bit texture in between. We're almost done, okay? Alright. But this part definitely patient, okay? It's just like, you know, holding the pencil and writing words. Like that. Okay, and then let's do a little bit texture for the tree. Dry brush is fine, okay, a little bit dry, and then bottom a little bit darker because the light won't go in there. Okay, and brush a little bit dry is fine because tree, you want that kind of texture, kind of sort of dry. Sort of dry to texture in between. Like that. Okay, and then because you want the tree more popping out, so you need it a little bit darker. So right now I'm getting this one darker tone, okay, and then just kind of focus on where you really need the darker tone. For example, right here, you know, can have a little bit darker tone to emphasize. Right here, a little bit darker tone, right? On the bottom, a little bit darker tone, and for the tree, maybe on inside the hand, yes, inside the hand, a little bit darker, inside the hand right here, a bit darker. Okay, and then here can be a little bit darker. Okay. You see, emphasize, okay? So find the place you can make it darker. Usually it's the where the light cannot go in. That's the area you need to make it much darker. Okay. Like that. Okay. So yeah, I think that's pretty much okay. And then if you like, you can keep on adding, you know, adding some of the small tree sticks, that's fine. That's okay too. but this one doesn't show, right? This one doesn't show. So I'm going to make the darker and then let it go down. So you can see, go down. So you can see, turn, I make the turn. Okay. It'll make more pigment. This one turn a little bit. Okay. And use a little bit darker tone. Alright. So this is the, okay, let me take a look. Oh, okay, one more. This darker tone, I think you can use for the bottom a little bit more. Let's dip a little bit more, okay? Dip a little bit more on the bottom. On the bottom. Wash your brush. Take out extra water, and then tap. Okay, let's see how it's going to look like, okay? Yeah, I think this one is pretty good. But you know, just this one is good already, alright? But just give you an idea, if you want it more 3D, those darker, dirty color you can use. You make it really watery. Make it really watery. Mix all the darker tone together. Make it really watery. Lots of water. And then scrape out the extra water. Let me show you the difference, okay? See, I'm going to put it right here. You see, make it darker. A little bit darker. A little bit darker. So it kind of shows more 3D look, okay? Okay, here we go. Alright, we're done. Let's put it, take it off and see how it looks like, okay? Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. There we go. Let me show you the different view, okay? Alright. Here we go. This is the watercolor. We did it for today. Show you a little bit closer view. Okay? And I hope you like it. Enjoy. Right here. Okay. See you next time, alright? Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. See you next time.